Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everybody. This is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you the start of a new project. It's going to be the Apba Baseball Classics King of the Hill tournament. And as we go through today's game, we'll explain how that's going to work. Today, we're going to have the 1902 Pittsburgh Pirates hosting the 1904 New York Giants. Honus Wagner started his Major League Baseball career in 1897 with Louisville. Louisville was part of the National League. He introduced himself in a big way. He hit .335. And then 2 years later, he hit .341. And that started a consecutive streak of 17 years where he never hit below .300. 8 of those years, he led the National League in batting. He finished his 21-year career with 722 stolen bases. And by the time he retired, he had led all National League players in games played, runs scored, hits, doubles, triples, steals, and he was considered at that time the greatest baseball player of all time. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Well, let's meet our starting lineups first with the 1904 New York Giants, led by John McGraw. You have Art Devlin in third base, Dan McGann's the first baseman, Mike Donlin right field. Brown is George Brown is in center field, Sam Mertz in left field, Bill Dolan shortstop, Gilbert's at second base, Bowerman's at catcher, and Ironman Joe McGinty is the pitcher. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, they'll start with Fred Clark in center field, Ginger Beaumont in right field. Honus Wagner will hit third and play shortstop. Bill Bransfield will play first base. Tommy Leach is the third base. John O'Connor is the catcher. Richie second base. Davis in left field. And Jack Chesbro is the pitcher. Let's see. We are already joined by King Twan Gaming. Thanks for joining us, Dave. And Brian M., what is the maximum number of teams you will use in your tournament? This is going to be a long project. We're going to start with 1902, and I have most championship teams from 1902 up through 2021. I don't think they've made available the 2022 set yet, but we're going to take the champions and sometimes maybe some of the 100 win teams, and we will play those games starting with the 1902 Pirates and work our way up through baseball history. Now, if, for example, the Pittsburgh Pirates 1902 survive through 1909, we will not play the 02 Pirates against the 09 Pirates. We will skip the 09 Pirates and then come back to them when the 02 finally lose. So that's basically how the tournament will work. And then whoever lasts the longest, the top 2 teams who last the longest will play in a Apba Classics World Series, King of the Hill World Series at the end of this project. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Let's get this ready to go. Jack Chesbro, 28-game winner in 1902, is pitching to Art Devlin of the Giants. New York Giants are the visitors. The Pittsburgh Baseball Club is the home team. All right, here's the first pitch of the ball game, and it's a 6-6 roll right off the bat. We're using basic Apba. Both teams are fielding column 3, by the way. 21 is a 6. That's going to be a leadoff double for Art Devlin. A lot of speed on this Giants team. 33 steals for Devlin. Dan McGann will bat second. He's got 42 steals, and it works that way pretty much down through the lineup. Chesbro into the stretch. Here's the pitch from Happy Jack. 22 is a 7, and that 7 is going to be a single right field off the A pitcher, and Devlin scores. Quickly, the Giants are on the board, 1-0 in the first inning. Here's Mike Donlin, Turkey Mike Donlin, baseball player, actor. Some of the acting got in his way of playing baseball. Eventually went out to Hollywood and made friends with John Barrymore. That got him 53 roles in films, all minor. Here's a pitch that was preceded by, I think, acting in New York for 3 years with his wife. All right, 53 is a 16 fielding column 3. That's first base on an air. The runner goes to second. An air on the center fielder, Fred Clark. And a fast runner goes to third. McGann's not fast, so it's going to be first and second. First 3 Giants have reached. That brings up George Brown, the center fielder. Well, his nickname is Happy Jack Chesbro. He's not smiling now. He goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch to George Brown. 6-1 is a 24, and that's going to help the Pirates immensely. Let's see, 24 is even on column 3, a 4-6-3 double play. So just like that, there's 2 outs. Giants have a runner at third. Here is Sam Mertz. Infield with 2 outs, of course, will be playing back. 6-4 is a swing and miss, strike 3. So Happy Jack Chesbro escapes with a minimal amount of damage. There was 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. New York Giants won. Pittsburgh Pirates coming to bat in the bottom of the first inning. All right, Ironman Joe McGinnity is the pitcher for the New York Giants. He was a 7-time 20-game winner, and twice he won 30 or more games. Fred Clark steps into the box for the Pirates, relieved that they only gave up 1 run in that first inning. Here's the pitch to Fred Clark. 4-4 is a 8 against an AC pitcher. That's going to be an out. Popped out on the third base side, and Art Devlin makes that catch in foul territory. 1 away for the Pirates. All right, here's Ginger Beaumont, called Ginger because of his thick red hair. (4-3) to Beaumont is a comebacker back to McGinnity. Picks it up, throws to Bransfield at first, and Beaumont's retired. 2 outs. Here is Honus Wagner. Last price I heard on his baseball card sales was like $7.25 million. Of course, that production, I think in 1909 or 10, was cut short because he did not want to appear in cigarette packs, thinking that was a bad influence on children. But the pitch to Honus Wagner, 52, is a 27. That's a ground ball to Devlin at third base, who throws the first. That has the next modifier, but McGinnity is an ACXY pitcher, so it is a ground out to third. 3 up and 3 down for the Pirates. No runs, hits, or errors. We go to the top of the second inning. New York 1 and Pittsburgh nothing. All right, Bill Dolan will lead off for the Giants in the top of the second inning. Here's the pitch to Bill Dolan. 2-5 is a 11, and that's going to be where the speed shows up. We're playing basic Apba here. That 11 is going to be a single to left field. Puts Dolan at first with Gilbert up there. The 11 is automatic steal. Let me say something about the way I handle my steals, and usually handle my steals in basic Apba. I don't automatically steal bases when it's called for, and the caught stealings, I don't automatically do that as well. But I decide whether I want them to steal or not. And if I do, I give the catcher a chance to throw out the base runner. That is this chart here. And I think I found this on Delphi forums. Both catchers are 7s today, so 11 through 16, the base stealer will be thrown out. 64 through 66 will be an errant throw. All right, he will go. And here is the throw. 64 is going to be an errant throw into center field for E2 on the catcher, John O'Connor. Stolen base. Aaron O'Connor lets the runner get to third with nobody out. Billy Gilbert's the batter. And the Pittsburgh Pirate Ball Club will play the infield in and try to cut this run off here early. They're facing an AC pitcher. They can't get too far behind. Here's the pitch to Billy Gilbert. 1-4 is a 30. Fly ball to left field. Davis plants himself under it, makes the catch. It's going to be deep enough to score the runner. So the sac fly scores Dolan. And it's New York 2, Pittsburgh nothing. One down. It brings up Mike Bowerman, the Giants catcher. 4-5 is going to be a base on balls to Bowerman. Average speed at first base. Here's the pitcher, Joe McGinty. All right, there's already one out. He's going to swing away. 51 is a 36. Wild pitch. Lets Bowerman go to second. Scoring position now. 6-3 is a 32, and that is a fly out to right fielder Ginger Beaumont, and the runner will hold at second. 2 down, top of the order, and Art Devlin. 281 hitter in 1904. Art Devlin attended Georgetown University in Washington, D.C., one of the rare college players in this era of baseball. 5-4 is a fly out to right field, and Ginger Beaumont corrals that one. The New York Giants add 1 run on 2 hits, or excuse me, 1 hit, and one left. Go to the bottom of the second inning. It's the Giants 2 and the Pittsburgh Pirates nada. Let's see, Bransfield, Kitty Bransfield will lead off for the Pirates in the second inning. I think their stadium was called Exhibition Park in Pittsburgh in 1902. Here's the pitch to Bransford. 4-6 is a 27 that's grounded toward third base. Art Devlin fields it and throws to first. 1 away. There's Tommy Leach. 4-2 is a base on balls. First base runner for the Pirates. McGinnity has a Z modifier, also has a strikeout modifier. Catcher, John O'Connor comes to bat. All right, 51 is a 8 against an AC pitcher. That's going to be a ground out to first base. And let's see, the runner goes to second as the first baseman again has to field it and flip to McGinnity covering. So Leach goes to second, 2 outs. And now the second baseman, Ritchie, comes to bat. 1-1 roll for Ritchie. That's going to be a second column roll. And 6-5 is a 7. While second column rolls come off column D. That's a single to right field, scoring Tommy Leach. RBI for Ritchie. And the Pirates are on the board. 2-1. Yeah, here going to second on the fielder's choice. So now Ritchie's at first, and Lefty Davis, the hitter for Pittsburgh. Let's get that scoreboard straight. There we go. And the pitch is a 6-3. That's a fly ball to medium depth center field. George Brown is under it and makes the catch. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the top of the third inning. It's Giants 2 and the Pirates 1. All right, check out King Twan's channel. He has a 16-team King of the Hill tournament in progress now. I think he's about 6 or 7 games into it. He's using Out of the Park Baseball on his computer. All right, leading off for the Giants is second place hitter Dan McGann. McGann singled and drove in Art Devlin, who led off the game with a double in the first inning. Pitch to McGann, 43, is a roller to the pitcher Jesbro. He snags it and throws to first. 1 away. Mike Donlin. Very good hitter, 329 hitter in 1904 for the Giants. He was a career 333 hitter. 41 is a 28. The roller to the shortstop. That's Wagner on the play. He throws the first. 2 down. Wagner is a rated 7 in the 02 set here, but he grew to become an outstanding fielding shortstop. Here's George Brown. 2-3 is a ground ball to third base. 3 ground outs, and the Giants are retired in the third. No runs, hits, or errors. We go to the bottom of the third. Giants 2 and the Pirates 1. Let's see. Jack Chesbro, the pitcher, will lead off for the Pirates in their half of the third inning. Fire 1 is a 36. Ball 1. Someone was complaining about that ball on the 36th of bases empty result, but it's followed by, wondering why it was even there. But it is there because it's followed by a W, and W-rated pitchers would walk batters on that result. 6-3 is a fly ball to right field. That's Mike Donlin under it, and he makes the catch. Chesbro's retired. Back to the top of the order, and Fred Clark. Speed on the Pirates team as well, but not quite as much as the Giants have. Fred Clark stole 29 bases as he's playing leadoff today. 5-5 is an 8 against the AC pitcher. That's going to be a pop out to third base. 2 up and 2 down for the Pirates in their third. Here's Ginger Beaumont. Rolled out to McGinnity, his first time up. 4-3 is another roller back to the pitcher. McGinnity fields that one and throws the first. 3 up and 3 down. No runs, hits, or errors. We go to the top of the fourth. 2-1 Giants. Sam Mertz will lead off for New York. This was Harpo Marx's. Harpo Marx said that Sam Mertz was his all-time favorite ball player, and the reason was Harpo lived on top of Coogan's Bluff, and I don't know if he lived there, but he said he could see only Mertz from the outfielder from the top of Coogan's Bluff, so he was his favorite player. 2-6 is a comebacker back to Jack Chesbro. He throws the first, and Mertz is retired. Bad Bill Dolan steps in to the plate. 6-3 is a fly ball to center field. It's Fred Clark's territory, and he makes the catch. Bill Dolan is 1 for 2 with a stolen base and a run scored in this game. Billy Gilbert, second baseman. 6-5 is a 35, which is a foul out to Pirates catcher John O'Connell. 3 up and 3 down for the Giants in the top of the fourth. We're at the bottom of the fourth inning. It's New York 2 and Pittsburgh 1. All right, we're up to Honus Wagner leading off for the Pirates in the bottom of the fourth inning. I know in the 1909 World Series, there was a lot of talk about his battle with Ty Cobb, the Detroit Tigers, who they played in the 1909 series, but Wagner got the better of Cobb. Cobb in that series, Cobb hit only 200 in the 09 series. 5-6 to Honus Wagner is a 34, and that is a Y modifier, so it's a strikeout, caught looking. McGinnity U-turns Honus Wagner back to the bench. Here is Kenny Bransfield. Fly ball to right field. Mike Donlin on the run is under it now, and he's got it. 2 outs. Tommy Leach. For 3 is a roller back to McGinnity. Throws to first base and down again. 3 up and 3 down for the Pirates in the last of the 4th inning. No runs, hits, or errors. Still 2-1, New York. All right, Jack Chesbrough was a teammate of Christy Mathewson, but he is starting today because slightly. No, excuse me. McGinnity is a teammate of Christy Mathewson. Chesbrough was the ace for the Pirates. We happen to have his baseball card. This is Jack Chesbrough's 1961 Fleer baseball card. I think he's in he might be in a Pirates uniform there. It could be an early New York uniform. All right, the batter is Bowerman. Top of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch to Mike Bowerman. 2-5 is a 10 against an A pitcher. That's going to be a line drive single in the center field. Giants get their leadoff hitter on. Here's the pitcher, Joe McGinnity. He may square around and try to lay one down. 1-1 roll, that's a hit column roll while he's sacrificing. 13's a 6 on the sacrifice chart. That's going to be a out at first base. The bunt is down along the line at third base, picked up by Leach. The throw to Richie covering at second. A successful sacrifice. McGinnity goes back to the dugout and says, I could have hit this guy. Come on. All right, Giants have a runner at second with 1 out. And the batter is the top of the order, Art Devlin. All right, here's the pitch to Devlin. 2-5 is a 11. Single to left field. Runner out at home unless he is fast. I don't think he's fast. Bowerman is not fast, so he's going to be thrown out. 8-2. So Devlin will be at first, and they don't get the run. There's now 2 outs, and Dan McGann's the batter. 3-3 roll for McGann. That's going to be a hit column roll for him. And back to column D for the 4 is a triple to right center, and Devlin will score the 3rd run for the Giants. RBI triple for Dan McGann. We're talking dead ball baseball. There were more triples than home runs. Let's see. In fact, Tommy Leach of the Pirates led the National League in home runs in 2002 with 6. They were all inside the park home runs, and 49 of Leach's 63 career homers were inside the park jobs. So Donlin stops at third, or McGann stops at third. Donlin's the batter. Here's the pitch to Mike Donlin. 5-4 is a fly out to right field. That ends the inning, but the Pirates get 1 on one run and 3 hits and 1 left. At the bottom of the 5th inning, it's the Giants 3 and the Pirates 1. All right, Jack O'Connor will lead off. Kind of at the bottom of the order for the Pirates, O'Connor, Ritchie, and Davis, then the pitcher. Pirates are now down by 2 against a very tough pitcher. This is what I wanted to show you on McGinnity's card. Look at the innings pitched. 408 innings. So Mathewson and McGinnity were a great 1-2 punch on this team, but he had a lot more innings pitched than Mathewson and more victories, 35-8 for Ironman John McGinnity. 1.61 earned run average that year. 3-2 is the pitch to John O'Connor. 26 is a ground ball to second base. Gilbert to McGann, and O'Connor's retired. 1 down. Here's the Pirates second baseman, Ritchie. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. Mike Donlin is under it and makes the catch. 2 outs. And now Lefty Davis. 6-4 is a base on balls. All right, so Davis goes to first with 2 outs. And now the pitcher, Jack Chesbro, is the scheduled hitter. And it's early. He will bat. 3-2 is a 26, which is a ground out to second base. Gilbert goes the short way, flips the Dolan to retire Davis at second. And that's the end of the 5th inning for the Pirates. No runs, no hits, and 1 left. We go to the 6th inning. It's 3-1 Giants. All right, George Brown will lead off for the Giants. In the top of the 6th inning, Chesbro is the hitter. Oh, wait a minute. Chesbro goes back out to the mound. He hit, was not pitch hit for. So the Giants are up, and George Brown steps into the box for New York, top of the 6th inning. 5-6 is a 3-4. That has a Y model. That result has the Y modifier, and Chesbro is a Y strikeout pitcher, so Brown is a strikeout victim. 1 down. Sam Mertz. "5-4 is a fly ball to Ginger Beaumont in right field. 2 outs. Bill Dolan. Dolan started early. He's a veteran by now. He was a rookie. He started in the early 1890s. In 1894, Bill Dolan put together a 42-game hit streak. 21 is a fly out to Ginger Beaumont in right field. 3 up and 3 down. No runs, hits, or errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's New York Giants 3, and the Pirates still holding at 1. All right, Fred Clark, top of the order for Pittsburgh. Kind of getting a little bit late in this game, so hopefully the Pirates fans are hoping their team will make a little hay, at least in this inning. 1-2 is a ground ball to second base. 1 out. Ginger Beaumont. 357 hitter and National League batting champion in 1902. 31 is a 8 against an AC pitcher. That's going to be a pop out to third. Here is Hannes Wagner. So 357 in the second batting spot and 330 in the third batting spot. So far, McGinnity has retired both those guys. They are 0 for 5. Top 4 in the order are 0 for 10 against McGinnity. 32 is a ground ball to second base. Gilbert's up with it, throws to McGann. 3 outs, and the Pirates go down in order in the 6th. We're at the top of the 7th inning. 3-1 Giants. Okay, when I do not have the batters faced on the card sets, the starting pitchers are allowed to go 7 innings, and then the fatigue checks in if 3 bad things happen to them. After the fatigue check comes in, then they drop a grade level in pitching. Gilbert will lead off the top of the 7th inning for the New York Giants. Billy Gilbert. Here's the pitch. 2-3 is a 12. That's a roller to third base. Charging it is Leach to throw to first. 1 down. Catcher Mike Bowerman steps in. Chesbro allowed a run in the first inning, a run in the second, 1 in the fifth. Otherwise, he's been pretty solid. 6-2 is a ground ball to second base. Ritchie with it, throws the first. 2 outs. Here's the batter, McGinty. Had that conversation with his manager, and he wants to swing away. So now's his chance. 5-6 is a 34. That's going to be a strikeout. All right, 3 up and 3 down for the Giants in the top of the 7th. No runs, hits, or errors. Bottom of the 7th inning, 3-1, New York. Let's see. Kitty Bransfield is the leadoff batter for the Pirates. After his playing career was over, he was an umpire in baseball and then later a manager and a scout. Here's the pitch to Kitty Bransfield from Joe McGinnity. 3-3 roll is a hit column roll for Bransfield. And 13 is going to be a leadoff double for Bransfield. Fast runner at second base. Bransfield is 1 for 3, and that, folks, is the first hit by the Pirates in this game. There were 2 walks previously. No, that's the second hit. Ritchie had 1 in the second inning. So now only 2 hits allowed by McGinty. And the first mark now against his fatigue. Tommy Leach is the batter for Pittsburgh. As I said, he led the National League in home runs in 1902 with a grand total of 6, all inside the park. 4-4 is a 7 off McGinty. That's a single on the A column and a single on the C column as well. That drives in Bransfield. That drives in Bransfield. It's an RBI for Tommy Leach, and the Pirates close to within 1. 3-2 Giants. Here's the catcher, Jack O'Connor. Still nobody out. First 2 have reached. Got 2 marks of fatigue against McGinty. If he gets tired, he becomes an A pitcher. That's not horrible. 3-4 is a 31. Fly ball to Brown in center field. And he makes the catch. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Claude Ritchie. Ritchie's got 1 of the 3 Pirate hits in this game. 2-5 is an 8 against an A. That's going to be a C pitcher. That's going to be a ground ball to first base. McGinty covering. Leach goes to second. 2 outs. And now Lefty Davis. 6-4 is a 14. That's 2 balls and no strikes. McGinty has the Z modifier. 1-5 is a 9. That's going to be an infield hit for Davis. And McGinty is getting tired. First and second. Oh boy, Chesbro. Let's see. They're going to stay with him. Here's the pitch. 6-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 outs, but the Pirates get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors and 2 left. We go to the top of the 8th inning. The Giants 3 and the Pittsburgh Pirates 2, playing for the King of the Hill. Art Devlin, top of the New York Giants order here in the 8th inning. Chesbell returns to the mound. He has no marks against his fatigue. Here's the pitch to Art Devlin. 2-3 is a ground ball to third base. Tommy Leach makes a long throw across the diamond, and Devlin is retired. Dan McGann. 6-3 is a fly ball to center field. 2 outs. King Tuan says he's a little bit under the weather and wishes everyone a good day. Good day to you, King Tuan. Hope you get the feeling better. There is Mike Donlin. Donlin is 0 for 3. He did reach on an error in the first inning. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Donlin. He's got 3 ones on his card. 6-2 is a double for Mike Donlin. Good hitter. So 2 outs, and now the Giants have a runner in scoring position for George Brown. 5-2 is a 27. That will end the inning. That's a wide strikeout modifier, so Brown is caught looking for the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 3-2 Giants. All right, George McGinty comes back to the mound. He is reached his fatigue point, but he is already a AC pitcher, so he's only an A now. And it's the top of the Pirates order in the bottom of the 8th inning. Fred Clark steps in. 316 hitter for that leadoff spot. 0 for 3 today. 1-4 is a fly ball to the left side. Sam Mertz is under it and makes the catch. Harpo Marks cheers wildly from Coogan's Bluff. 1 down. Ginger Beaumont. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field. 2 outs. And now with nobody on base, here is Hannes Wagner. He's got some 11s on his card. 15, 25, or 11s. 3-3 roll for Wagner. That's a hit column roll. And 51 is going to be I believe, a triple for Hannes Wagner. Hit into the gap in left center field. Wagner slides into 3rd with a triple. Oh, wait a minute. I got, let's see, 7, 8. So Wagner's on 3rd. There's 2 down. And Kenny Bransfield is the batter. Timeout. Put it out in the wrong place on the scoreboard. Let me fix that. Bransfield's ready to go. McGetty's ready. He's pitching now with 2 outs, man on 3rd. Infield is playing back. 3-5 is a 8 against the AC pitcher. And that is going to be a single over second base. And the run scores. tying the game. Kitty Bransfield is 2 for 2. That brings up now Tommy Leach. Six roll for Leach. That could be an extra base hit. Let's see. Second column, 21 is a 2 for Kitty Bransfield, and that's going to be a ball hit along the left field foul line. Bransfield will round third and score, and Leach is on his way to third. He slides in under the throw safely, and the Pirates take a 4-3 lead in the bottom of the 8th inning. Wow, they've had some great dice rolls here against an AC pitcher. Jack O'Connell is the batter. That's more than 3 more bad things, so we're going to go get he becomes a B pitcher. Timeout. Giants will bring in a new pitcher. That will be Hooks Wiltz. Be a great B pitcher. XW modifier. I think he's the best one left in the bullpen. Yes, they got a C and a D pitcher. We're going to bring in Hooks Wiltz. There's 2 outs and a runner at third. Here's Wiltz' pitch to Jack O'Connor. That is a fly ball to left field. Caught by Sam Mertz. Pirates score 2 runs on 3 hits, and they take a 4-3 lead over the Giants going into the top of the 9th inning. Top of the 9th inning, Pittsburgh 5 and New York 3. All right, Chesbro has only 1 mark against his fatigue. And he will be pitching to Sam Mertz. And for the first time, the Giants find themselves behind in this game, and they're behind with only 3 outs to play with. Here's the pitch to Mertz. 3-5 is a 9 against an A pitcher. That's going to be an out. Ground out to the shortstop. 1 down. Bill Dolan. 2-2 roll is an 8 against an A. That's popped up on the third base side. Tommy Leach under it, makes the catch. 2 outs. Last call for the Giants is Billy Gilbert. Six-2 is a 27, and that is a ground ball to Tommy Leach at third. The throw to first, Gilbert is out, and so are the Giants. Final score, the Pittsburgh Pirates rally to win 5-3. And let's see, the player of the game, let's make that Tommy Leach. Tommy Leach was 2 for 3 on base 3 times with a single, triple, and a walk. Scored 2 runs and drove in a run. Tommy Leach is our star player of the game. We'll come back tomorrow with game 2 of this project. The Pittsburgh, all the King of the Hill teams will be the home teams while we're doing this project. But they're going to play 1906. We got the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Let's go with the 1906 Chicago White Sox first. We're going to use 4-man rotations in this tournament all the way through. And if a King of the Hill team is on their second pitcher, their opponent will be on their second pitcher as well, or third accordingly. Well, thanks for joining me. Y'all have a good day, and God bless. We'll be back, not tomorrow, but we'll be back probably Monday with game 2 of the King of the Hill tournament. Thanks for watching, and God bless.